get free agents. What free
I think
agents
they
want to
should.
come? What free
No.
agents want to come to this hellhole? The Raiders.
It's in Vegas. Vegas is promising. It has baseball now coming. Basketball is about to come here. I mean, everyone. Hockey's here.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the ownership of the Raiders. I call them the faders that people are going to want to stay away from until they prove that they have a winning culture. It's a mess. No proven coach is going to want to come here. No Harbaugh. No Mike McCarthy. Pete Carroll was actually Tom Brady's second choice. Tom Brady wanted Ben Johnson, who said, "I want no part of that shit show." And he wanted Matt Stafford to come to the Raiders also. He said, "No, I'll stay with McVay because that guy knows how to develop
And they're
quarterbacks."
paying 36 coaches. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I know exactly. Who's going to develop a young quarterback for the Raiders? Who?
yeah.
Who's
It
gonna do
doesn't
it?
matter. They're gonna take Diego. He's gonna take him to the promised land. The coach doesn't. Coaching doesn't matter.
I think Tom Brady might come out of retirement and
He
step on the
should.
field for the Raiders.
He should.
Watch that happen.
But let's get back to the Rams and Carolina Panthers. I do think this is going to be a blowout. The Rams are going
it's
to
in
win.
Carolina, though.
Oh, big
Carolina.
deal. Big deal. I think it's 34-17 Rams.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. All right, the next game we've got this weekend, Green Bay at Chicago. That is 5:00 tomorrow night on Prime Video.
Which is weird.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird to find all these games. I was
love
just talking to Michael yesterday about that. He's like, you can't find out and figure out where the game is at. So Michael just streams it illegally.
Yeah, no. You well, now you've got games on.
Yeah, put my business out there.
You've got games on Sunday. You got games Monday. You got them on Thursday. Now you got them on Christmas. The NBA was pissed when they started playing games this year last year on Christmas.
Oh,
NBA's
yeah.
like, that's ours. No, it's not. The NFL's king, morons. Shut up. I mean,
It was a eventful day because there
Yeah.
were so many sports on Christmas.
I agree.
It made it a whole different time. And Green Bay coming in there, I don't know if Green Bay is going to be able to beat Chicago. I like Chicago
don't
at
think so
home.
either.
Even though Chicago, do you realize Chicago has never had a 4,000-yard quarterback?
4,000 yards passing. Right.
That's crazy that they never have had that. I was like, really? I couldn't believe that
No.
stat when I heard that over the weekend.
I know. They had a couple good quarterbacks back then. Jim McMahon won a Super Bowl.
One of the best.
Yeah.
We'll get Jim on. Jim's a good buddy of mine.
Yeah, whatever. Name dropper. No,
I'll call him right now. FaceTime him.
No, I'm fine with that.
How's
But
the
I
weather
think
going to be in Chicago?
That I don't know.
You guys know?
That I know. I'll give
'Cause
a check on that for us.
that can make a huge difference, actually.
Big time. That's when you got to rely on the running game. So I do think Chicago with Ben Johnson, who was the most coveted head coaching candidate last season and the year before too, when he was with Detroit. I think that Ben Johnson has got Caleb Williams playing really good, and Caleb is now justified. I think Caleb has another year under his belt. He will be a franchise quarterback. He's not quite there yet, but you see the talent. You see how
he's definitely starting to find himself.
you see how Mahomes-esque he is with some of those arm angles and the way he can, do off script and stuff like that. He has trouble, I guess, at the line reading, the defenses, what they're throwing at him because all these guys are stunting and all doing all this stuff. I'm not an X's and O guy, but I love Caleb. He went to USC, won the Heisman Trophy. I think Chicago.
I actually trust
Chicago wins.
Caleb more than I trust Jordan Love. How do you guys feel about Jordan Love?
I do too. What about Diego Pavia? He's
That's
out of
my
the Gold
guy.
Club.
Just to let you guys know, there's a good chance that this is a weather game.
yes,
looks
snow.
like some snow. They said that there's a
Ooh.
chance, but it's still going to be very cold.
Well, that's kind of where
weather
the Chicago Bears have DeAndre Swift, who's a great running back. They got a pretty good tight end also in Cole Kmet. And then they got that kid Colston Loveland, who his first round pick last season, who's really a beast. He's coming to his own. I really wanted him to go to the Chargers, but no, they didn't pick him. They went another route. But I think Chicago wins this. I think that Ben Johnson is a brilliant offensive mind. They've got a really decent defense. I think that Jordan Love is iffy, and he's been hurt too. He's been back and forth and hurt. I don't even know, what has he got? Christian Watson. He's got Romeo Dobbs, and they're okay.
Both are injured.
Yeah, I guess Roma Dunze is coming back for the Bears as well. So that kid's going to be good. I think that the Bears, it's going to be close. I'm thinking like a low-scoring game, 2014, but Chicago pulls it out personally.
Yeah, I'm going Chicago.
Yeah, I really like the Bears too.
I
Yeah.
do too. So those are the two games on Saturday. We move into Sunday, and this is one where you think they better do it this time. We got Buffalo at Jacksonville. Now, Jacksonville's had a great season. I think they've won like 7 games in a row. And this another offensive, young-minded coach, Liam Cohen, has got that quarterback like Ben Johnson has got Caleb Williams playing to his potential and not putting too much on his plate. He's got Trevor Lawrence playing really good. They've got a really good defense. He's got some weapons, but Buffalo is in Jacksonville. Now, Buffalo, no more excuses. You got no Lamar in the playoffs. You got no Mahomes in the playoffs. Yep. I think Josh Allen pulls this one off with his heroics because he is still Superman.
Is this a lot on Josh Allen? I mean, is this like bust for him if he doesn't win? Because you're right. There's no big quarterback in there except Josh Allen is one of the bigger quarterbacks. So we were talking MVP at the beginning of the season. And he's a quarterback that should stand out, that should win this game. If he doesn't, is it a bust for him?
It's not a bust for him. He's not going anywhere. He makes $50 million a year. I think Sean McDermott, the head coach, is gone if they lose to Jacksonville, personally.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think he's done.
Wow.
I think if you can't go into Jacksonville and lose, they just can't.
But Jacksonville's been on fire this last.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Towards the end of the season.
I think the Bills are in trouble. They're in trouble.
I don't know if they're in trouble. I'm rooting for the Bills, but I have a feeling it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah,
Liam Cohen has Trevor Lawrence looking like Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
and then the Jags defense, I think they were like number one in rush defense this year, like 86 yards a game or something. The Bills are in big trouble.
They are. They do have James Cook, though, and that guy's a badass. He's probably one of the top 2 or 3. Him and McCaffrey are my top 2 running backs in the league. So I think it's going to be close. I do think that Buffalo pulls it out in the end because of who? Josh Allen. I
like Josh Allen in this.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Josh Allen to have a big game.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to be something where it's like, okay, if Jacksonville wins, you're like, oh, they're for real. Buffalo wins, you go, we're glad you did because you didn't want to go out in the first round like this, especially on Wild Card Weekend, when you should have won the AFC East. Just saying. The other game, oh my God, here we go. You know what I'd like to do for the Niner game? The Niners are at Philadelphia. I'd like to do some kind of live stream where we're watching the game. You know what I'm saying? I know I could set up my Motorola flip phone or something and do it off of that. But
we could do it here.
Yeah, we could do something like that. But this is a big game. This is the 49ers at Philadelphia. That's at 1:30 on Fox on Sunday. Eagles are a 5.5-point favorite.
For a good reason, because the Niners' defense has been hurting. I mean, you see how many points they've been giving up the last few games, looking like a joke.
Well, but you don't lose a Nick Bosa and a Fred Warner and expect to have those are 2 all pros.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You when you get a leg chopped off and you're sitting there trying to battle a good offense.
Well,
good luck.
I was at the Niner game last Saturday, and to watch that defense play pretty well. The Niner defense only gave up like 13 points to Seattle, but the offense only scored 3 points.
Yeah.
So that's on Kyle. What do you think about this game coming up with Niners at Philadelphia, Lance?
I mean, I'm a Niners fan, so my hope is that they go in there like they did a couple years ago and just snatch the heart and soul out of them and just ruin them. But I'm not so sure. I can't tell if the Eagles are actually really mediocre or if they're just kind of have that Super Bowl hangover where let's just get through the season and then we'll turn it on for the playoffs.
They've got dysfunction with A.J. Brown and then Jalen Hurts, and you don't know who's going to be the star.
Jalen's a good leader on that team, though, and he's really turned it around. I mean, that dude's unbelievable. When you watch him play, he's probably the best quarterback in the playoffs right now.
Did I smell weed? Because you must be really high right now.
You might have smelled
to say
weed,
Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the playoffs. What? You got
he's a Super Bowl champ.
You got Chase, but he's not the best quarterback. You got Josh Allen. You got Justin Herbert. I would take Purdy over Jalen Hurts.
No, I wouldn't. He didn't win a Super Bowl.
You're smoking weed again, aren't you?
No, I'm going off of stats. You look at who's won, and you got to figure out. Let's go with what? A Super Bowl. I'll take a Super Bowl ring over no ring any day of the week.
I don't know about that.
Don't forget you got no Mahomes. You got no Lamar Jackson.
That's what I just said.
You got no Home Alone. What's his name?
Home Alone. Burrow.
Burrow.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
And so
Kevin.
That's the equivalent of not having Tom Brady.
I agree. I'm with you. Those are 3 great quarterbacks right there who are not in the playoffs this year. That's why I said Josh Allen and the Bills better win.
They really have to.
They have to beat Jacksonville. All right, I'm taking the Niners too. I think the Niners pull it out on the road. I think McCaffrey is a super major weapon.
I think Philly pulls it off at home. I think they just have so much momentum and they're ready for the playoffs.
Better defense, but I just think Kyle better have that thing schemed up. That's for
They
sure.
need to be able to
He
score
better have
points.
it.
That's the bottom line because their
Yeah.
defense is going to give up some.
Yeah, totally. All right, the final game on Sunday. We've got the Chargers at the Patriots. Now,
Your Chargers?
well, I listen. I dropped them when they moved to LA, so I don't have a team right now that I root for. I never will because I'm
he
done
goes.
getting my heart broken. I was done, and I'd like to see the Niners, the Chargers, or the Rams. Any of those are in the Super Bowl. I'm cool, and I'm rooting for those teams. But I don't give everything to
Is that a West
oh,
Coast bias? or
something like
just
that. What West Coast?
West
Side?
Side?
No, I think that the Chargers, their offensive line to lose at the beginning of the season, Slater, their left tackle,
Right.
and then to lose Joe Alt, that big monster right tackle who they moved to left tackle, they were done. They have the worst offensive line in the playoffs, without a doubt. They have the lowest ranked offensive line in the NFL. And they got to do something about that in the offseason, but they're going to get those two players back healthy. What they have, like the Bills, is a franchise quarterback. They've got Justin Herbert, who, by the way, this season, Lance, he has been hit a record 206 times this
Are you
season alone.
serious?
Yeah. And the next player that's been hit so many times is like 130 times less than Justin Herbert.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's how
He's
bad.
banged up
Oh
then.
no! Yeah, that's how bad. That's how
I don't
bad
know
this
about
offense-
Justin Herbert. Like, how many playoff games has Justin Herbert won?
0.
Exactly.
Okay,
Probably,
you're
but-
talking about how Josh Allen has to prove himself. Actually, Justin Herbert has to prove himself.
I
He has
agree
to
with you.
win a goddamn game.
Well, you know what? Now he's actually got a winner at head coach in Harbaugh. All he had was a string of crap from Mike McCoy to Norv Turner to Anthony Lynn to Brandon Staley. Now they finally paid a real head coach who's a winner in Jim Harbaugh.
Well,
He-
hopefully he can
I don't
find the
know.
offense.
Unfortunately, I think Drake May is going to school him.
No, Drake May, that kid's good.
He really
but,
is.
But I think the Chargers are going to shock some people with this game. I really do. There was an injury on their big defensive tackle. He's out for New England this weekend. And
Pats have been playing so strong,
I
though,
know,
towards the
I
end of
know.
the season.
But they've only
Their
beaten like
momentum.
one or two teams that are over 500.
You know, that stat's always funny when you look at these other teams like the Raiders.
I know
beating
winning
the
is
Chiefs
winning.
at
Winning
the
stuff
end.
in the NFL. I get it.
mean, you know, it's tough to win anyways.
Yeah,
no
I
matter
agree.
what. You can't just blow a game.
I'm going with my heart on this one. I'm taking the Chargers. You guys both
Oh,
think
you're a Charger
No
fan.
way.
I didn't say that. God.
You said you're going with your heart,
Well,
and
okay.
you gave him a Chargers jersey over here.
No. Why are you wearing? He's wearing, dude. Lance. Michael's wearing a Chargers jersey that says.
I was gonna ask about that. He's a Chargers fan, huh?
It says Manning on the back.
What
Eli
is
didn't
that?
even go to the Chargers.
Manning.
Where did you get this
Yeah,
bootleg
Eli.
jersey
Remember,
at?
Eli got drafted by the Chargers. And
Oh,
Archie,
yeah,
Archie,
yeah,
his
yeah,
dad
yeah.
said, "F that, man. We don't want to go to that shit show." So then that's when they got Rivers. They got Rivers instead.
I picked this up. I had it made because I had to go to a Chargers game, and I hardcore Giants fan.
Okay.
So I'm just like, if I have to go to a Chargers game,
You're a hardcore Giants fan.
I used to be. I used to be
Ooh, I'm
obsessed
so
with
sorry.
Eli Manning. I was
Well,
going
the Charger-
Ole Miss yesterday too.
Yeah, I think the Giants are really going hard after Harbaugh. I think that's a really good spot for him because they've got Jackson Dart at quarterback. They've got some weapons in Malik Neighbors, amazing
They got
talent.
a young team.
If they stayed healthy, they actually
and
would
they
be
actually
formidable.
have some studs on defense. What is that? Abdul Carter and Thibodeau and yeah, I mean who? Eli Apple. Oh no, that guy was a bust. I don't know. Eli. Oh. I don't know. Don't worry about it. But I think Harbaugh goes there or the Dolphins. That's what I think. So you guys are taking New England over my Chargers
I
or
got
the
the
Chargers?
Packers.
Oh, for
Not my
sure.
Chargers. All
For
right.
sure.
Let's do this. Now, this is always intriguing to me, like when coaches lose their job. And this has been a run of coaches losing their jobs.
Dude,
in
the
NFL.
last 2 seasons, almost
That's
half
crazy,
the
yeah. That's
teams
amazing.
have gotten new coaches,
Yeah.
and on top of that, we're looking at old coaches like Pete Carroll. Like, is he gonna get another new head coaching job?
He's done.
He's
Pete's
79 years old.
Pete's done. Pete's not even in the mix for any of these. They're interviewing offensive coordinators. They're interviewing run game coordinators. Pete's done. Pete, love you when you're at SC, and you did great. You won a Super Bowl with the Seahawks. That was just a bad hire all along for the Raiders. That was just brutal. Let's talk about some of these openings, though. the Ravens firing John Harbaugh after 18 seasons. Now
Well, they were talked about as going to be going to the Super Bowl this season.
I know.
And they have a really good team. It's a shocker that they're not in the playoffs and they lost so many games.
Well, I think they've got an issue with Lamar always being hurt, Lamar not going to practice.
There's no chemistry.
They haven't had a really strong defense this year either. And that's usually their bread and butter. You know, he's got some weapons in Zay Flowers, and I just think that whoever comes in there as head coach, they need to go with an offensive mind, just to because we know Lamar's not going anywhere, right, Lance? He's going nowhere.
You know what should happen is the Texans are going to go into Pittsburgh and slaughter them.
I think so too.
Pittsburgh should then fire Mike Tomlin, and then
Go
Tomlin
to
should go to the Ravens,
Ravens.
and Harbaugh should go to the Steelers.
And
Wow.
draft Diego Pavia.
No, he's a Raider. He's a Raider.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I didn't. I
You know what, Lance? That's not a bad move right there, Wood. I like
Let's
that.
do that.
But Tomlin's he's not going anywhere. The Steelers, they've had three
You don't
head
think
coaches-
so? If they get bounced by Texas and they get, say the point differential is like 30 points.
Maybe.
You don't think so?
No,
I-
not with Pittsburgh. Their
Pittsburgh
organization,
doesn't. They
keep
don't
it
fire
tight.
coaches.
Yeah.
They really don't. But I mean,
Yeah,
Cowher got kind
yeah.
of run out. Cowher kind of got run out of there by the fans. He let that get to him, and I think.
But this isn't the same situation right now.
Yeah,
It's
Tom-
not like they're calling for his head. He made the playoffs.
What do you mean they're not calling for his head?
Well, they are,
Yeah,
but
they
he's
were.
still making-
There was
yeah,
actually the
true.
fans at the game screaming, "Fire Tomlin!" They were screaming.
Really?
It. Yes. Yes.
Were you
and-
there at the game doing it? Did you start it?
I did. Me and my Chargers. Yeah, no. Me and Diego Pavia were holding hands. We were, I swear. No,
Diego and Danner.
I think that it's like Harbaugh getting fired at Baltimore. It's time. And coaches, they kind of run their course, and they kind of lose the locker room, and they're rah-rah or whatever they're, you know what I'm saying? I think it's time for Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Sometimes it's
Pittsburgh
good
needs
for the
to draft-
coach and the team as well.
I think Diego Pavia should go to the Steelers. That's it. They got an opening there because what a friggin' Aaron Rodgers is
Aaron
what,
Rodgers is
60,
done.
70. He's done too. He's had some moments, but
Well,
come
what
on.
about that game this past weekend when
Yeah.
he just drove him down to score right away? I mean,
Right.
that was a great NFL game.
yeah, it was good. It was
Good
good.
fourth quarter,
He's
going,
still
look
got
at
some
this.
talent, but DK Metcalf, typical wide receiver, prima donna. He gets kicked out for 2 games. What did he do? He spit on
What
somebody
did
or
that-
something.
did he ever say
a
what
fan
that
or
fan
something?
said to him?
I don't know. Something about I don't know about his.
He took a swipe at a fan.
He took
Yeah,
a swipe at a fan.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And-
But
and-
did he-
Spit a-
I think
Did
it
he
was
say
the
what the fan
Washington
said
game.
to him though?
I think he called him Hollywood.
That's a compliment.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. Come on, I got your back, dude. Full of knives. No, I think that the Baltimore job is pretty good or advantageous for a young offensive mind to go in there. So I don't know who they're gonna go with. I just think
They're
that
probably going to pull apart like the Broncos' whole staff. I mean, they're going to look at teams like that, and of course,
it happens every year.
Yeah.
Winning staffs. Yeah.
when
I
you
agree.
got a team like the Broncos that have been killing it, that whole offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator is going to be gone. Same thing with Seattle. You know what I mean? You look at these two teams, and they're going to be picked apart from the coaching standpoint.
Yeah, no, it's true. That happens. Go ahead, Lance.
So maybe for the Ravens, like Matt Nagy or Clint Kubiak or somebody.
Clint Kubiak is a big mind. I think he should go to the Raiders. Actually, that's the kind of guy the
Ooh.
Raiders need. Is the Clint Kubiak, who is an offensive guy. He's the Seattle
Yeah.
offensive coordinator.
You give Clint Kubiak, give him Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah,
see what
agreed,
happens.
Agreed. Another gig that's open. The Giants. They fired, of course, Brian Daboll mid-season after a bad start. I think that the roster has some good offensive talent, like I mentioned, including Jackson Dart, including Malik Neighbors. I think they got some talent there. They got a pretty good defense. I think that's a prime place for John Harbaugh to step in. He wants, did you see what he's asking for?
What is he asking?
No, what?
Well, he's asking for $20 million a year.
Okay,
He wants
that's about right. Because
Yeah,
Sean Payton's getting 20 mil, right?
He wants $20 million a year. He wants the final say on the GM, who is in place. They fired Daboll, but they kept Joe Shane or Shine or whatever the hell the guy's name
Harbaugh's
is.
already making this clear
Yeah.
wherever he goes.
Oh yeah, it's already out there. He had all
Wow.
these demands. I'm like, isn't that
He's
somebody
gonna get
really,
it.
Isn't that somebody
He's
who
gonna
really
get it.
doesn't want a job? You kind of price yourself out. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
someone's gonna let him do whatever he wants to do. Watch.
Yeah, he could go to Atlanta also. That's a pretty good owner, and Arthur Blank. I don't know. I just think the Giants is a pretty good job also.
It's a big job.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
New
None of
York.
you guys think that he's a little bit past his prime?
Harbaugh?
Yeah.
He's my age, jerk.
Yeah, past his prime.
No,
No, I don't think so. I think
No, he's not that
anyone
old yet.
or he.
Nah.
Yeah, like, I just feel like there's a lot of
he's not
games.
that old.
no. The Giants so far have requested interviews with Kevin Stefanski, who's let go with the Browns, and Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy.
You formerly of your
Cowboys,
Cowboys and
Green Bay.
won the Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. So, and Broncos DC Vance Joseph, who's had an opportunity, I believe, before he did head coach. He had a head coaching game. He was with the Broncos.
He was the Broncos
Yeah,
head coach.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. He was the head coach of the Broncos. Now he's DC of the Broncos. Weird. I mean, that's just strange. Oh, you hear he knew the system. Turning around that franchise could be kind of tough, though, but we'll see. Next team that's got a coaching vacancy, like I mentioned, the Cleveland Browns. They stepped away from Kevin Stefanski. Quarterback
Oh my God.
uncertainty. Quarterback
this is
uncertainty.
obvious.
Who?
This is obvious.
Dion?
Tell me, Dan.
Say it, say it.
Dion,
Dion, obvious,
Dion.
right, Wood?
just do it. Just do it. You're
Oh
gonna
my God.
fire someone in a year or two, anyways. Just let Dion give it a shot.
Let him go. I'd rather see him go to the Cowboys.
Deion Sanders of the
Yeah,
Cowboys?
I'd rather see him coach the Cowboys.
Oh,
yeah.
I would love that as
Oh,
well.
he could coach the Baltimore Ravens too.
That's. I think Dion, toward the end of his career, played with every team, just like Jerry Rice did. Yeah, no, they were on like 8 teams in the last 6 months, something like that. Dion, I don't. Is he that good of a coach, or is it all hype?
I don't
You
know.
know-
Let's find out.
He could surround himself with some great coordinators. That's
I
for
think
sure.
Dion is one of those guys that brings out the best in people.
I don't
mean,
think that's long term, though. I don't think that's long term.
No Cleveland coaching job is long term. Ever.
What if he had like 6
Long term is 2 years.
Yeah, I know. What happened to Dion's feet? Didn't he lose some toes or something recently too?
something happened. He had a surgery. I don't know if he lost
no, I
his
think he
toe.
lost a couple toes.
Really?
Yeah, I think they cut a couple toes off.
Eek, that's not a
Yeah.
good start to.
So-
that was my dad.
I could probably. Yeah, well, you're dead.
Which toes?
That I don't know.
Because
If
I
it-
heard if you cut either your pinky toe, I think it's your pinky toe or your big toe off,
lose
you'll fall
balance?
over. You can't walk
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, no balance. Okay, I
Yeah.
bet you with missing all those toes, I could beat him in a race. I
Oh,
bet you I
no,
could.
Never.
Oh yeah. Oh, totally.
That's Dion. That's still prime time.
That's true. They don't really know who they're going to be looking at for the Cleveland Browns, but that's still kind of a desirable job. But like Lance said, you're there 2 years, you're already going to get bounced. You don't have a quarterback. You got probably the best defensive player in the league in Myles Garrett, but why? The only people that are going to go for that job are these young coordinators who have never been a head coach before. You're not going to see somebody like a McCarthy or a John Harbaugh go to the Cleveland Browns.
No
You're
one's
just
going to be
not gonna
jumping
see
at
it.
that
No.
gig.
You think there's going to be any college coaches that
Ooh.
get
Well,
hired?
I heard a really interesting thing. We'll get to this right now. Las Vegas Raiders, of course, looking for a head coach. They are now paying 6 head coaches after firing Pete Carroll. I heard, this is a rumor, of course, but Signetti gets hired from Indiana and they draft Mendoza #1 overall.
Wow.
That would be
That
something.
would be a big move.
That
Keep
would
your
be
quarterback,
something.
keep your coach together.
Yeah.
Find
what about
chemistry.
Belichick?
Dude, he can't win in college anymore, and
But
he
he
proved
has
he
a
can't.
young hot girlfriend. You see that?
No, actually, you know who Belichick should be. You know who should hire Belichick is the Dolphins. I mean, it's all the old people go down to there to retire.
Yeah.
He could stick it to the Patriots 2 times a year.
Yeah, it's
he's
a
got
great
his
point.
young girlfriend. He can buy a yacht and park it on the dock
Yeah,
there, and
right.
she can be in a bikini 24 hours a day.
Miami
That's
Vice,
the point, Will.
right there, where the purple and pink suits and stuff. Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm in. No, Belichick's done. He's done.
I think Belichick's done with the NFL as well too.
Look at he cannot he cannot draft offensive players. He just can't.
He's also the same age as Pete Carroll.
Oh, they're both 74, 75? Yeah.
But he looks so much better than Pete Carroll.
But he doesn't have Pete Carroll's energy.
and he don't got Pete. Pete doesn't have his girlfriend though.
That's
I mean, he's got a
Hey,
direct line of
you
Viagra.
don't know what Pete has on the side.
That's true. That's a good point. I mean, I think the Raiders' opportunity for an established head coach, they're not going to come here. They're not going to come to Vegas. You're going to get a young offensive coordinator, or they should, and draft. Like I said, trade Crosby, get him out, get what you can for him. Should have traded him at the trade deadline. when teams were like,
Sure.
playoff teams are like, oh, we'll give you this first rounder and we'll give you that. We'll give you a first rounder next season. You ain't going to get that now. He's almost 30, and that's old in football, as we all know.
Yes.
He's still a beast. He's still a top 3 defensive end or edge in the NFL. I don't see any big names coming here, even though Tom Brady's making decisions with John Spytek. I don't know. It's who cares at this point?
I think Tom Brady, though, is bringing something to the Raiders organization that we haven't seen before with the Raiders organization because we have such a big name. I said we right there. Wow, that's terrible. The Raiders are looking to build, and with a guy like the GOAT to help you build your team.
But what coach that is proven wants to come with that high risk instability that the Raiders' job is all about? There's nobody that's going to come. They're going to have to do a Gruden, 10 years, $100 million.
My goodness.
Gruden's still making $10 million a year from Mark Davis.
Isn't that great?
By the way, I saw a clip of Gruden on social media today. He said that Justin Herbert should be the MVP this year.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
he did. Well, he's a smart guy. Not that I'm a Charger fan, but he said that because of what he's gone through, what he's done, been able to do to get the Chargers single-handedly into the playoffs, he should be the MVP. Anyway, whatever. I don't think that any good coach is going to take the Raider job. That's why Ben Johnson said no. Here's a job that why would you take this unless you're first-time coach? Tennessee Titans.
Ooh.
They never should have fired. Look at Vrabel. Look at him go to a strong organization like the Patriots, turns it around, wins the NFC East, Weasty, and
And the Weast.
and they're the number 1. You're the one that smells like Weast. Yeah. What's that? They're number 2 seed. Oh yeah, Denver's number 1. But New England has completely turned it around with Vrabel. I mean, who would go to Tennessee? I mean, who did they fire? Brian Callahan? Who? I mean,
Yeah, it's tough.
is
to see.
Cam
Not
Ward a
yet.
franchise quarterback, Hollywood? Is he? Who knows?
No.
I don't
Well,
think so.
actually, you know what? I don't know
Bryce Young,
yet.
We don't know.
I don't know
if he's
yet.
hurt.
I already know about Bryce Young. Cam Ward, I don't know about that yet. Well,
Here's what I think.
maybe
The Raiders
one more year. We'll see.
Raiders
We'll see.
should pick a trade for Kyler Murray. Raiders should
What?
bring him in. Yeah, they should bring him in because he can dart, he can run, he can do whatever. They're gonna do something drastic. They got to do something drastic. They
You gotta
have to
go after a quarterback, though.
No,
They
you
gotta
trade
get
down.
somebody
You
good.
trade down. You don't go for get an established quarterback. You got to build. Get a veteran in there this season. The quarterback class next year is way better. I mean, Mendoza, great. He's looking great in college. I don't think he's going to be a franchise quarterback. I don't think Moore is going to be an Oregon, Dante Moore.
What?
I thought he'd
I
be
like
a lot
both. I
better.
like both of those guys.
Yeah, you like him, but do you see them?
Not as much as I like
I-
Diego Pavia, but
but we all said that about Bryce Young too, in college. He won the Heisman. Oh my God, he's great.
yeah, I
college-
don't know. These quarterbacks, they keep getting better and better. I mean, man, are you watching these playoffs? I mean, even
every game. Yes.
the Ole Miss guy.
Yeah,
He's
no, I know.
good.
Trinidad Chambliss, yeah.
Some of the stuff those guys are doing now, it's crazy. They're
It is.
amazing.
It is. And
The way they can sit in the pocket too for as long as they do, and then
And
just escape
yeah,
it so quickly.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's really impressive.
So another job that is like Tennessee, Arizona Cardinals. Who would
Who?
take that? Yeah. Who would take that job? I mean, you can live in Scottsdale and you can, do all the cocaine down in Scottsdale that you want down at the clubs. Right, Joe?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll still be out there doing
and
it.
wear a headband like this clown. But Arizona, I mean, Kyler Murray's gone, right? I mean, right? Kyler Murray's
I
got
mean,
to
who's
go.
gonna
Three
who's gonna
teams
take Kyler
combined
Murray though
won
with that
39
amount of
games
money?
in that division.
I-
39
well,
wins
it's the same
between
thing with Tua. It's the
3
same thing
games.
with Tua. Who's
Yep,
going to pay
yep.
that kind of money? And he got benched the last 2 or 3 games of the season
That's
for
right.
Yeah.
for Quinn Ewers. I mean, and Mike McDaniel. Let's get the last one here. Nobody's going to take Arizona that's got a name. And then the last team that's looking for a head coach, Miami Dolphins. I think Mike
Bill
McDaniel.
Belichick.
Miami. Did you see McDaniel? Oh, I'm staying. I'm going to help with hire the GM. We're meeting tomorrow. Guess what? At that meeting, he got blown out. He got shit canned.
Oh,
Got shit canned. So what he needs to do. Do not take a job like Tennessee or Cleveland. Go be an OC somewhere. Because he has got a great offensive mind.
Yes.
Go be an
So
OC somewhere.
This is what needs to happen too. Is Arizona needs to hire Robert Sala. He'll do a little better the second time around, and then Robert Saleh needs to go grab Mike McDaniel as his OC for Arizona.
Good. I like that. I
not
like
a
that
bad
because
move
they
right
work
there,
together with the
Wood.
Niners.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, one other team that's looking for a head coach, the Atlanta Falcons. They fired Raheem Morris, who that's now his second time of going in and winning like a third of his games. Quarterback issues there too. Is Michael Penix, is he a franchise quarterback, Lance?
I don't know. That
I know.
one's. I'm not quite
Also
sure about
injured.
that one yet either. I don't know.
Well, injuries are
I
part
need
of
to
it.
see
So
some more.
I agree, but they've got some pretty good weapons. And Drake London, Bijan Robinson is a beast. He's a top three running back along with McCaffrey and James Cook for me, because he can catch the ball out of the backfield. And I did like seeing Kyle Pitts actually show some of his talent this season. The tight end who was taken like the 6th overall pick a few years ago. I think that's a desirable job because unlike the Raiders, it's got a pretty good ownership in Arthur Blank, and they got a really good fan
They got
base.
a bunch of celebrity owners too.
I
that
can
have
see,
partial-
I can see John Harbaugh going to the Giants, Dolphins, or Atlanta Falcons. Those are the only jobs that I would even entertain if I was. I'm going to call him. I'm going to call
Yeah,
John.
you should.
Yeah, I am. But
Hey, John, it's
Or
Dan.
maybe Harbaugh takes if I'm him and he doesn't like how any of these look right now, maybe
Yeah.
he takes a year off.
yeah,
Take
100%.
a year off and then wait
Travel.
for that job that you really want.
100% agree.
Who knows?
In the rumor mill, there's like you mentioned, Matt Nagy, whatever that is, guy. He's been a 2-time loser. He went to the
Most of these coaches, though, you look at them. What job's going to be
Bears
great?
coach.
where he was on the Jets, but where else was he?
Nagy was the Bears.
The
coach.
Bears head coach,
Double,
that's
the
right.
double doink. Is
Yeah,
what
that
did
was
him.
brutal. That was ugly. Also, Mike McCarthy's name is out there, obviously. I think Mike McCarthy's actually a desirable head coach.
Yeah, I
he
agree.
did.
I agree.
Yeah, he did. Well, obviously,
He's got some good.
he's had good quarterbacks wherever he's been. Brett Favre, Aaron
But
Rodgers.
he always wins.
Yeah, he wins. Thank you.
He wins.
He does.
He has.
Problem is, he was with Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
Let's
the
talk about
Cowboys.
Joe's Cowboys. Oh my
Well,
God.
we look at the Cowboys, and of course they're not in the playoffs.
Well,
but their
that's why we can't
quarterback
look at
led
them.
The league in yards.
Who cares?
I mean,
You
that's
traded
good.
generational player in Micah Parsons, which was stupid.
Very.
Yeah, you
Wow, I could really see that Barrett and Jay's hair now.
Thank
in
you.
Joe's hair
yeah,
now.
bend down. People, he's wearing a
It
barrette in
looks
his
good.
hair.
It looks good. You need to
Doesn't-
bling it out a little bit, Joe.
You get some rhinestones on it.
You know what? I don't know if I need to do all that. I just
But
like it.
what-
Keeps my hair
so
back.
did you go in and
My
and
hair's
go,
growing long now. Just because you don't have hair.
You
in
look
your
like
head.
hell. Dude, put filters on him. Please put filters.
Ooh, you look like a rug that's wrinkled.
I look great compared to you. Considering I'm like 20 years older than you, you look beat up. No, did you go to the little kids section or the section at
Just
Target?
Amazon. Just Amazon. I
Okay.
ordered it.
I wouldn't go into the store going,
Headbands,
"Hi,
Amazon."
where can I find barrettes for myself?
Where can I
Where
find
can
a
I find
headband
them?
that's glossy?
Where do I go? Why are you growing the hair out? What's the deal with that?
I just wanted to grow my hair out because I can.
I guess. I mean, if
You know, it's one of those things.
I guess
it-
you
You still
if
have
it-
hair. You might as well grow it.
if,
I'll
you,
tell you.
Exactly.
if you've given up, you've given up, right?
Why not?
I know. Why not give up?
I mean, no. It's I want to grow a big braid, and I'm gonna braid my hair in the
why
back.
don't you
now.
have a man bun?
That's something like
Why
that.
don't you have a man bun?
You know, I'm Native
Jesus.
American Indian, so it'll help with the look.
Hey,
Give me some.
all right, coaching cycle, man. This has been crazy. We got all these job openings. We kind of went through each one, who we think should go where. Got the NFL
Well,
wild
let's look
card
at this
weekend.
NFL as whoever wins. Are they going to be able to beat Denver and Seattle?
The real question is Lane Kiffin going to go to the NFL and switch out of LSU?
No,
No,
yeah.
Lane Kiffin already. Yeah.
I mean, how
Already
weird is that?
deserted
Well, he
one
didn't.
team.
He wanted to coach Ole Miss. But Ole Miss gave him an ultimatum in November. Said, "You got to give us. You going or you staying?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm taking LSU." What's he make? Like $15 million a year, something like that. He's a $91 million contract.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
this guy just goes, and it's a business. That's okay. I don't hate Lane Kiffin.
You do what you need to do. All the
Yeah.
players and coaches make your money while you
Yeah,
can.
100%. But he is pretty arrogant, though.
I
Pretty
mean,
arrogant.
as he should be.
Yeah. Well, what's he really want
7
outside of
years,
winning?
13 million.
Yeah. What's he won actually? What's he ever won except when he was offensive coordinator in Alabama and he got blown out by Nick Saban because I can't work with this clown. This guy's an arrogant prick. You know. So whatever. I think.
Wasn't he the Raiders coach too for a minute?
Yeah, for like a year and a half. And then he got fired when he was on the tarmac going into an airplane for USC. Remember that?
That's
Pat
right.
Hayden
Remember
fired
that?
his ass. Yeah,
On the runway.
on the runway, on the tarmac. Yeah, yeah. So and then he went to
Tennessee.
He went to Florida International, Tennessee.
He's lucky to land that
like
gig at
Coastal
LSU.
Carolina or something, right?
Florida International.
Okay, yeah,
FIU.
Yeah.
Don't
FIU.
mistake that for Coastal
But
Carolina.
look what he did at Ole Miss. So look at that team. What we watched yesterday. That game was phenomenal. That was all his recruiting.
I agree.
That was all his staff right there.
That's why I would have loved to see him actually coach that game. I would have seen
We
it.
should have been.
Did you watch that game last night, Lance?
What game was that?
Oh, jeez.
Miami,
The Ole Miss
Ole
Miami
Miss.
game.
Oh yeah.
was
Who,
one of the-
who won that game?
Oh,
Oh, Miami.
stop. It was
I'm
a horrific-
kidding. I'm
Okay,
kidding.
I know you
Oh,
are. 'Cause
by the way, that was pass interference.
I get
Oh,
it,
the
but
last
on
play
the
of the
Hail,
game?
you can't call it on a Hail Mary. That's just not done. You know,
No,
you're,
you.
you're
So
fighting
if
for the
if
ball.
that play happened in the I don't know first quarter, second quarter, whatever, they
called.
call it.
It's called.
You,
It's
that
called.
that
Yeah, I agree.
the
It's
most
called.
important play of the game. You
Well-
have to call that.
Well, I don't know about that. No, you just don't see that on a Hail Mary with time running out. That's just never done. It's
I
never
mean
done.
that's
I agree.
That's,
I agree.
that's just
It-
wrong. It's wrong.
I agree
NCAA
with
is
you,
screwed
Lance.
up
It would be
anyway.
nice.
Yeah,
It'd be nice to see it, but
So now everybody knows that in the future, when someone does a Hail Mary at the end of the game, you could just mug somebody. It
Mug
doesn't
him.
matter.
Yeah, you tackle him before he actually gets off the bus. You do.
That-
You know what I'm
that-
saying?
that's-
where the game
Yeah.
starts.
You throw a banana peel in front of him on the field, and you're gone. Yeah.
It's so funny, Wood, because we were watching the game, Michael and I, and we both said that too. Like, oh my God, it looked like pass interference right there, but they're not going to call it the last play of the game.
Yeah, he did get mugged. He did get held and this and that, but it's just for some reason it's not done. All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. You guys got any final words?
It's just going to be a great weekend for NFL. So good,
Yeah.
good to have you on, Wood. Good
Yeah,
to see
Lance,
you, brother.
good to see you, buddy.
Thank you. It's good seeing
right.
you guys, man. I love
Thank
you guys.
Mike. Love
Yeah.
you too, bud.
Love
And
you too,
yeah,
brother.
we'll continue this later.
Much love, guys.
And we might talk some NBA in the near future. I don't know.
I will go on and watch the Niner game.
I'm
We'll
just-
come back on. And
Yeah, maybe
have
so.
fun.
Yeah, we'll do something. We could at least do it on my flip phone, on my Motorola Pager or something like that.
No, we
I don't-
have the other thing.
Oh.
We'll go live and stream it like we're doing now. So if you're watching
I
this,
don't want you over here. Yeah, no. What's that? We're out of here. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Mwah!